Hey everyone, welcome to TTRPGiraffe, and today I'm showing you how to build your own Dungeons & Dragons monster using a simple step-by-step method we like to call A.C.I.D.I.C. Each letter stands for one phase in the monster creation process. It's quick, easy to remember, and gives you structure whether you're homebrewing for your campaign or designing a boss on the fly. We're going to walk through each step, and at the same time, I'll build a basic monster as we go. Let's get into it. A is for aesthetic and archetype. This is where the monster starts, where the spark of life takes place. What does it look like? What vibe does it give off? Is it a creeping horror, a majestic elemental, or maybe a twisted abomination? You also want to choose an archetype, something that's recognizable but open to interpretation. Beast, trickster, guardian, undead, fae, alien? The options are endless. Let's say I want to create a molten rock creature that lurks in volcanic caverns. It's elemental in nature, fiery, ancient, and semi-intelligent. Think a cross between a lava flow and a lurking predator. Its archetype? I'm calling it a volcanic stalker, a mix of elemental and horror. C is for combat role and CR. Now how does this creature fight? Is it a brute that rushes in, or a skirmisher that hits and runs? Maybe it casts spells, or controls the battlefield with terrain effects. For our volcanic stalker, I want it to be a brute with some battlefield control. It heats the terrain and forces enemies to move. As for the challenge rating, let's aim for a CR of 5. That's strong enough to threaten a mid-level party without going full boss mode. I is for identity and lore. What makes this creature more than just stats? Lore is where your monster becomes real. The volcanic stalker is a spirit born from ancient lava flows, rumored to be the guardian of a fallen fire god's tomb. Locals believe eruptions are its cries of rage, and its body leaves trails of scorched stone even after death. Why do adventurers care? Because it guards a rare ore used in legendary weapons, and it's waking up more often. Just like that, now I've got purpose and a hook baked right into my monster. D is for damage and defenses. Now it's time for the mechanics. What kind of damage does it do? What's its HP and AC? The volcanic stalker does bludgeoning and fire damage with molten slam attacks. Maybe it has an ability called Scorching Pulse that burns everything within 10 feet once per round. HP, let's go with 110. AC, a solid 17 since it's made of rock. I'll give it resistance to fire, vulnerability to cold, and advantage on strength saves. It's tough, but not unkillable. The second I in our A.C.I.D.I.C method stands for interesting abilities. Every memorable monster needs that one thing that makes players go, "Whoa, what was that?" For the volcanic stalker, I'll give it a mechanic called Magma Wake. Whenever it moves more than 10 feet in a turn, it leaves a trail of lava behind it. Any creature that ends its turn in that space takes fire damage and might catch fire. Now suddenly, movement and positioning have become more dangerous. That's what makes encounters like this memorable. C is for context and encounters. This is the final step. Where does this creature show up? What's happening around it? This one's simple. The volcanic stalker dwells in a collapsing volcano temple. The fight is timed, and if the party doesn't win fast, lava fills the room. Maybe there are unstable platforms, rising heat, and occasional eruptions. Environmental hazards make the fight dynamic and the high-stakes scenarios seem that much more tangible. And that's how you elevate an encounter from just stats to story. And that's it, your monster's ready. Let's recap the A.C.I.D.I.C method. Aesthetic and archetype, combat role and CR, identity and lore, damage and defenses, interesting abilities, context and encounters. Make sure to join us on the next episode of TTRPGiraffe, where we'll be building a monster using this method in full. Next time you need a custom monster, try this method, and if you do, let us know how it went in the comments. Go ahead and tell us what you built and how you used it. Until then, keep rolling, keep building, and keep your players guessing.